Hello class. For today's lesson we will be exploring triangles. To do that, we will be using the GeoGebra app on your iPad. Please go ahead and open the app now. Once you are in the app, please make sure you go to the Geometry or Graphics mode. Please take the time to pause this video now and make sure each student is able to open up GeoGebra. We will be exploring triangles in this lesson. First, we will need to make a segment of a set length, and then we will be using 3 segments to try and create a triangle. Let's get started by creating our first segment. Along the toolbar here at the top, we need to select the drop-down arrow for the third option. We need to select segment with a given length. Then, click anywhere in this open white space. You'll see a point and this dialog box pop up. In here we will enter the length. It is all in centimeters for this. So let's go ahead and make our segment 5 centimeters. Press OK. As you can see on our segment here, we have a blue vertex and a gray vertex. The blue vertex lets us move the line wherever we would like it to be. The gray vertex lets us rotate the line around. Now it may be difficult to see when we're moving it, but the line never changes size here. We cannot drag it out further and make it longer or shorter. To make sure of that, we want to add our measurement to the line. So we will click on this drop-down arrow, and yours will probably show angle here, but we want to go down to the third option, which says distance or length. We go ahead and select that option, and then we click on our line, and now our length of 5 centimeters is labeled for that line. Okay. Remember, when you want to move your line around, to go ahead and click back on the mouse or move button, and then we can move our line. Let's go ahead now and create 2 more segments. So again, select this segment with a given length. I have to drop down the arrow again. And let's make a length of 7 centimeters. And we will make another one of length 8 centimeters. Please pause the video and make sure each student is able to create these additional 2 segments. Also, make sure that each student labels it with the distance. So again, you would select this button and click on each of the lines. Now that we have all 3 of our segments, we want to move them around in our space here and try to create a triangle. So I'm going to leave the longest piece here, the 8 centimeters. And then I am going to take our 7 centimeter, line it up here with our 8. And it's important on these that we line up our vertices as best we can. And then I want to drag this up. We want to make it about 5 centimeters because that's what our next segment is. So then we drag that. I'm going to line it up here with our vertices. And again, I can need to swing this around and try and match it up. So we're not quite there yet. We need to adjust the 7 segment again. And now we have ourselves a triangle. As you are doing your activity, you need to make sure you are lining up your vertices as closely as possible here. If the vertices are not touching, they are not creating a triangle. I'll go ahead and show you an example here. So let's move out our 7, and we're going to create a segment that is only 2 inches, or 2 centimeters, sorry. We'll press OK. And let's go ahead and label the distance on this one as well. Now let's try and make a triangle with only 2, 8, and 5. I'm going to put that there. We'll drag our 5 back, and then we're going to try and connect it with the 2. And what do you notice here? Even if we drag them all the way down, they're still never going to touch each other. So these can never be a triangle. We would have to extend one of our segments and make it longer. Okay? So this is very similar to what you will be doing for the rest of your class. You will be investigating what segment length you can use to make a triangle. Please make sure that you are explaining why you can or cannot make a triangle. If you need to draw what you're creating on GeoGebra onto your paper, that is welcome as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to replay this video, and there's also instructions at the top of the worksheet. Thank you.